First.
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast.
Advertisements started for 90 seconds. Adverts have ended.
Hello. Can you all hear me? Yes, you can all hear me. That's absolutely fine. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Apologies for the slightly delayed start. It's very unprofessional of me, isn't it?
We
got there
have
in
him
the
on
end.
radar. Changing vector. Instruments locked on.
Such tardiness. I know. It's so bad. Let's go on something. On a night where the factory must grow, 125 stream streak. Thank you very much, Mr. Zalatra. That's extremely kind of you. Factory needs more iron by the looks of it. It does. Yeah, that's probably our first job for this evening. Is to get that sorted. Oop. Don't want to get rid of that one. There we go. Good evening, everyone. Finally, we're here. My apologies. Unfortunately, sometimes life throws you a little bit of a curveball. But we're all good. It's all fine. Everything's okay. Stick it down a touch in my ear. Right, there's a small iron deposit south of the map, which we will just attach ourselves to for now. And we will literally just belt into the right direction. We could set up a little mini train, I suppose. Oh, we'll be alright. We'll go this way. May have to watch you for the sound off Factoria nights. I'm getting jittery cravings to open it up again. Factoria calls. Go up that way for now. It is very much a kind of a jerry-rig solution at this point. Why did I find the... Always find the pole. Always find the power pole. Yes, I could put another underground to go underneath it, but... Nope. How are we mixing this in? There you go. Literally sideload it in on the bits that aren't going to be having iron on them. That's probably more than enough. Got any more? If we get some more iron, I can use big power poles. Oh, yes. It's not really helpful. I actually want to build it. Yes, that's really helpful. Let's build a load of ghost images. That's going to mine. All of that is going to mine for us, isn't it? Burn, John. Okay. Thank you, Zalatra. The cracked Oreo will get you. There we go. Sit there. That's probably if anything's gonna get hit first, that's the bit that's gonna get hit first. So that's the bit we need to worry about. We don't have any research queued? Oh, that's why. We're literally out of research. We're literally out of things to do. I'll get some military science queued up. Right, we won't be able to start anything. Exclamation mark play. The marbles is live. We will be giving away Eve prizes, so get yourselves into those draws. The world moved. Oh right, yes, it's up in the up in the top corner because it doesn't get anybody. It doesn't get anything's way up there. Solar panels, lovely. Oh, we don't. The only thing that you could start with solar panels now, like you could put some down. And just take some of the weight off the steam engines during the day. That's definitely a possible thing. A lot of people think you need to have the battery accumulators going at the same time, but you don't. It's fine. Hey, I'll forget. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves in. We will be doing some giveaways for Eve giveaways, carrying on with those. Let's keep building the cat factory out. That's what this is the size that I normally build blocks on my base. Obviously, currently, if I try to do that, I'm going to end up with path right in the middle of where I put down some of the resource bits, which is not helpful. So, for now, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to. This is that beta game. No, this is definitely not a beta. No. No. Game is fully fledged and has been going for some time. I played it when it was in beta. That many moons ago. I think I joined. I was trying to work out which version I was playing. I think I joined 0.12. I want to say. Yeah, this was an early access game before the game. Yeah, definitely. Look at the state of that. Look at that state of that. Military science. Lovely, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Go there. So I wish I had bots. They could build all this for me. And I wouldn't have to do it myself. Oh, woe is me. We're still going to drop the. I think I'm just still going to drop the science down through the bottom. Save myself some time and effort. A stone. Yeah, weird little stone patch. Hey, Gong. Welcome on in. I mean, all of these blueprints are my blueprints. They might have been adapted from existing people ones, but I saved them all. And use them in my saves. Not like an undergroundy. Right. Let's build. I had enough belt, he says, then remembering he missed a whole bunch. But, fortunately, I was about to say we've been making our own. But we're not getting enough iron plates right now. Oh, we're that stage of iron plate, are we? Right, okay. Yes, come on, Chris. You're letting to the side down. We're that stage of iron plate. Gotcha. Disconnect everything from the power for a second. Excuse me. My apologies. Don't worry, normal service will be resumed. This power outage is temporary. My apologies. We will get you reconnected momentarily. I think 120 is quite what I had in mind. 40. I'm using that blueprint. 28. No Eve tonight, having a break. Yes, we're throwing in a little bit of difference because we can. Now that we have Twitch partner, we're allowed to throw it. We're going to throw in a little bit of variety, as it doesn't really hurt our Eve application. And we can enjoy playing a slightly different game every now and then. Okay. That way. Yeah. Be consistent. So this is Factorio. This is the game that I have played 5,000 plus hours on. Probably closest to 6,000 hours. Steam says just over 5,000, but that is definitely not the case.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
There's a lot of different sounds going on there. Welcome, Winchester. Hi, Vasilov. I shouted out your alert, but I didn't say hi. My apologies. We're going to need some yellow inserters. Oh, God. We're going to need more than just that little small belt of belt. All good. So we found something out yesterday. And I had to make the change. You might have been around for it, I don't know. But yes, we had really realised that we're not allowed to have YouTube chat and Kick chat on the same screen. Twitch don't like it, so I had to take it off. So I could still see everybody, but I can't display that on the stream. Yeah, it's a bit awkward. Oh well. We made the change as soon as I realised. I'm not going down with it, I'm going up. Going this way. In case I don't need you. Okay. Breaking the law! Yeah. Oops, daisies. Not planned. Definitely not. No, no, no.
Rain, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain.
Hello, Mr. Stoffel. Welcome on in. Got a box there. How you doing? Apologies for the late start, everybody. We're getting moving nice and quickly. We've still got a few minutes before we run the first marbles race of the day, so exclamation mark play if you want to get into that. Still have all those lovely goodies to give away. Chips, skins, ISK. clothes that nobody wants. Ah. Give me back my... See, I've got distracted again. That I went over here, and I was like, "Oh right, yes, I'm going to go and get some belt and some inserters and stuffs," and then completely got distracted and started picking up something completely different. You sent me clothes 44 jumps away. Going to be a while. Sorry. I'd have to read the rules a little bit more closely. But that is true, you could. There we go. Okay, you come down, you're going that deep. Oh, look at this, how lovely. Underneath there, underneath there, underneath there. Maximizing those undergroundies. There is definitely some cool stuff out there, and hopefully people will enjoy it.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Oh look, another underground. That'll just mix it that'll just mix it back in again. Not effectively, admittedly. Well, what we could do then... I don't have enough stuff.
Adverts have ended.
There. Do it that way. Alright, adverts have ended. Pause the game. Switch on over to marbles on stream. Let's do these marbles. And we'll get things moving. Exclamation mark play if you wish to get into the marbles on stream. You know what I can do? I could load up a Eve client. Just so I can do the giveaway in the background. There's also two new packs for the new Lunar New Year, so you can definitely take advantage of those. If you currently have the funds available for that, make sure you use my Marquee Dragon link. Definitely take advantage. And gift creating the NES, yes, I haven't started that one. That's kind of cool. Okay, I can play now. Right, exclamation mark play, get yourselves into the marbles giveaway. We've got 13 of you in so far. If your name's not there, you're not in. Although everyone's names are... Whoa. Everyone's names are overlapping. There we go. Thank you for the follow, Crocococraft. If you want to enter the marbles, though, I'm afraid you're going to have to come over to the purple side. That's if you play Eve. If you don't play Eve, if you want to enter the marbles and you don't play Eve, feel free. Up to you. Exclamation mark play. Contains 8 plex, Malediction Unborrowed Glory Skin, Momentous Churn Limited ×1, and a Stargaze and Lantern Firework. Very exciting. 8 plex. Well, it's 8 lucky numbers. 8's the lucky number in Japan, isn't it? China. Japan. Oh dear. I have skins I like for the Red Navies, but this one's tempting. Well, especially as I probably hopefully skinning into the said Red Navy soon. Cyber, welcome on in. Exclamation mark play. I'll give everybody 60 seconds from now. No, well, 60 seconds from now. 60 seconds from now. 16 of you in so far. It is Buckshot. It is not about who gets here first. It's about who gets closest to the center. Good luck, everybody. Exclamation mark playing. Get yourselves in. 30 seconds to go. Got 3 different games open at the same time. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Oh, Momentous Churn is a pattern, I see. It's a Skinner component. I see. And the marbles have started. We're off. I'm too busy looking at my ship. Let's get down to here. Oh. We don't really care who's first, who's last. It's closest to the center who's going to win this. Does Marbles on Stream really count as a game? Apparently. As your micro warp drive to do, the Latra's just going to fly straight past the target. Right, the first of the marbles should be coming in to hit the target very soon. There we go. Vasilov, very close. Not too bad. Stoffel's slightly closer. Morgan is even closer again. Zalatra skips and falls a little bit. Unlucky, but there we go. It is Morgan597 who wins the spin on the wheel. Congratulations, Morgan. Very cool. 10th place goes to Clay Karnak for 50 million at Nisk, and Zalatra wins an outfit, as he was terrible, apparently. Exclamation mark IGNs. No, I didn't realise what race this was. I thought Stoffel was targeting the other marbles. Nice. Morgan597, exclamation mark IGN in chat, please. You are in the close place. You are in the close place, Zalatra. You win an outfit. Morgan. Well, I'm going half an hour. Morgan. Thank you. Jesus, I've been going half an hour. Can't have left already. Chance Morgan. There you go. So you need to copy and paste that one. Guitar. Let's give you a spin on the wheel and see what you win. Let's get the right. Oh, I got 3 closed wheels open. That's not going to help. There we go. Cool. Let's spin you and see what you win. Take his letter. Very nice. Lovely. You're a proud owner of a Talos. You have to agree to not gate camp anybody, but other than that, feel free to enjoy your new ship. There we go. There's a Sniper Ghost stream giveaway. That contract is up for a week. That ship is in Jita. Enjoy yourself, Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan? Did that create the contract? I was expecting sound. Yes, still there. That's weird. There we go. I think I clicked on close rather than anything else. It's quite a nice looking ship. It's a shame it does associate it. I should associate it with gate cabs. Awkward. Right. Clay Karnak. Cornelius Galt. Copy that into there. Copy that one into there. 50 mil and eskies for you. Sniper Ghost stream giveaway. There we go. That is all yours. I shall remove that Talos from that wheel. And we'll go to that wheel. And let's go back to the giveaway wheel. Screen. Right, for Mr. Zalatra, it is an outfit of the wheel's choosing. It's a women's Mistborn Rhymer augmentation skin. Women's Mistborn. I have to find it now. Women's. Oh, there it goes. Got 3 of those apparently. Augmentation. Looks like some sort of face garment. That is a Sniper Chris stream giveaway. We shall have a look at which. Oh, it's the pretty lines are in the face. It's like this little these little lines on the outside. There we go. You too can have shiny face paint. Enjoy. Right. Okay. Enjoy that one. Right, back to the Factorio. And let's get rid of the little marbles mini. I need to do that. Okay, that's cool. That'll help then. Enjoying that one. I'm going to shut down this. I'm going to shut down the client for now. So we don't, and shut down the marbles for now. So we don't experience any delays and any lag and whatnot and nonsense. There we go. Right. Let's get on with the factory. We filled it up. Do we need more? I feel like we need more. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think it's just where it's bottlenecked at the beginning. I think, generally speaking, that should be fine. Yes, I will do. It's so true. It's Factorio. More? More? Of course you need more. What are you talking about? Absolute nonsense thinking you don't need more. Stupid boy. There's something on the side. I literally can't fit any more in. It's 32,000 on full. Right, question is that going to generate enough extra metal? It's just steel, so we're actually going to get some production down here. Well, it does. There is a bit of a start. That's supposed to be steel, by the way. In the little box. This is where we need coal and stone on the bus as well. Otherwise, we're not going to get this side sorted as well. You feeling that yearning yet, Zalatra? That music calling to you. Come play. Play for just a little bit. It'll be fine. No harm will come to you.
Get low when the whistle go.
Rissy, good evening, sir. How are you? How are things? Yeah, that's it. Exactly, it's Ledger. Just a little more. Good. Yes, we're doing okay. We're having a little bit of a mix-up midweek at the moment to change the scene slightly. That's all of those. We're going to need some more of the other bits and pieces. Did I put any lights in this? Oh, I did put lights in this blueprint. And the sensibly spaced ones as well. How about that? There you go. Fair enough, Chrissy. The temptation of Zalatra. Oh, Factorio. Should ask. You know what you should do? There's someone you could ask about the temptation of Zalatra. Because for some reason I read that in her voice, in my head. Oh, I need more coal apparently. What the amount of coal that I'm providing is not nearly enough. Alright, I need some more coal. Oh, we're gonna need more coal, full stop. I'm gonna need more stone. I'm gonna need lots of things. Word. All of the things I needed. All of the things. Thank you, Chrissy. Yeah, just all of the things. There you go. You can go on the belts, please. Whoa! Yes, turning you round, that's always helpful. Lizard. The rise of Rodham's Prime. Really? Okay. We can definitely afford to go that way then. Done, John. Probably. I haven't given people enough to be able to spend stuff on. Now I need more coal. Now I don't have enough coal. And so it begins. There's coal. There's copper. There's more coal. There's more coal. we talking trains? Are we talking trains already? I think we're talking trains already. I better start making some engines then, I think. Jury-rig the trains for now. Oh, I need steel as well. Of course I do. I don't need that then. I wish to request either a chicken nugget or a stick. YouTube is being an arse today. I don't have that. I do have that control. Win it in a thingy, then you can use it. So we'll limit the chest. Okay. Stop making shit. Chaotic 15, welcome on in. Good to see you. No, I didn't see that YouTube went down completely. Interesting. I did not see that. Didn't see anything in the news about it either, actually. Would expect to see...
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
No, I wouldn't expect to see adverts. I'd expect to see it on the news. Right, and get your priorities straight. I've got enough factories. It's alright. Put those in there. Yep. What did you have? The flu? Ooh.
Adverts have ended.
Man. Oh, I hope you get better soon, mate. Those sucks. Sucks ass. I'm guessing you're not streaming then, if you're a bit feeling a bit under the weather. You might be able to muscle through a cold, but muscling flu is a bit of a different one because of the aches and the pains and the general bleh-ness of it all. I think that's everything. Can't see any more blueprinty bits there at all. Oh, apart from a light. There's a light there. Right, we're gonna need... How have I split this up then? Copper, steel, and firearm magazines. Well, the firearm magazines are going on this belt here. So that means the copper and steel is coming in via this way. Huh? That does not right. What have I done there? IUP, good evening. No, well, I hope you feel better soon, Simon. Chaotic. Always sucks. Yeah, okay. That should work. That'll work. Well, that doesn't really seem right, but... Then it's a whole belt's worth of iron coming in over here. Again, let's balance the belts. Again, probably overbalancing, but I'd rather overbalance than underbalance. Yeah, I'd like to see you back streaming again. Always nice. Always look for you when I'm raiding out. I may not see you, but I always look for you. That's quite cute, actually. That's quite the cute emote. Right, stone and coal are going to need to come in up here. Probably... I've jerry-rigged everything already. I'm already running out of space, even though it's an infinite map and there's plenty of room. Always good. Perennial Factorio problem. I told me I'll only be viewing for a few minutes before I go back, so peace out. No worries. Might send you here anyway. Unless she carries on going. Depends on how she's feeling. But it's good to see her streaming again. I just wish I wasn't in the office all day today. And was able to watch her. But then promptly crashed out when I got home as well. Didn't really help. Where's that one? Okay. Well, to be fair, I could do that. Look. Double speed. Crouching speed 0.5, crouching speed 0.75. Well, it's not quite double speed. It could be faster. But it's definitely faster. So stone comes in on this one. And copper and steel come in on that one. Going. Stone comes in there. That goes that way. We go that. Oop, wrong place. Then there. Oh look, and I've run out of parts again. Even though I'm manufacturing them. What are we going to have? It's iron? Steel? Steel? We'll have steel on that line. And then we'll bring in stone above that. So that's steel. Then we'll bring in stone here. This is the stone line. And the steel line is a little bit lower than that. This is the steel line, this one here. Make sure that I'm doing my undergroundies. Sorry, I'm starting to look like a bit of a clusterfuck. Already starting to look bad. Spaghetti. The spaghetti is also real. Other games may have cake. This game has spaghetti. Big pile of fresh pasta, this. I was so concentrating on this, I completely missed that dungeon start. There you go. That's how... That's the Factorio life. My brain is in Factorio mode. Give me some steel plate to play with. Where you go? Oh, okay. Like, what the hell are you going? Pop up our belts and bits and pieces for a little bit. Well, it'll only last 5 minutes, but we'll be there. It's Rambo Wolf. Hello, Rambo Wolf. And it's Moon!
Lazy Moofle raided with 4 viewers.
Moo! My darling, how are you? Burp. Welcome in, Moo. Welcome in, Rambo. Good to have both of you here. How are you doing? How was your stream, Moo? Supermarket doing well, I see. Mr. Rambo, how was exploration tonight? You find some decent loots? One day you'll play Frankfurt again and your bot will break even more. Yes. Yes, it will. Stupid bot. But Moo was playing Supermarket Simulator. This time at least. 31 bill. Nice. Very cool. Need to do that. Need to raise some funds for a couple of ships. Where's the coal going? The coal goes here. Coal goes here. We're doing trees today. Yeah, by the looks of things. I think we're going to have to start trains and depots and stuff. Because I don't think we've given ourselves enough room. I've already got some engines on the go, so we will probably be starting that sooner than we thought. For sure. Oh, okay. Interesting. Just to go so that even the biggest companies can fall over. Right. How are we doing on the old training? Training rainies. 3 engines worth of bits. Not bad. Oh, itchy ear. Itchy head. Ear, my arse. Here we go. Grab a whole bunch, because we're going to need a whole bunch of these. Train stops. I'll grab 10 of those. A whole bunch of rail signals. A whole bunch of chain signals. And then a whole bunch of railway lines. See how we get on with that for now. Next question is, where do we put the trains? I think the train should go probably over here. I should have a station for... Do I have train stations? I'm pretty sure I have train stations. It's an outpost. Where? What the? No. Yeah, there. Forecast station. Advanced forecast station. That's when they're stacked very close to each other. Huge. Should we just make sure we give ourselves a bit of room to maneuver? Anybody got any bots? Now we could redo with some bots right now to help build this. I plotted for oil. We found some oil at the very end of last stream, so there is a bit of oil. We know where the oil is. Fortunately. I like grenades for clearing trees. Yeah, true, but we haven't even built any grenades yet. We're that far behind. I'm gonna have no room. I'm gonna have all wood in my inventory at this current rate. This is relatively quick clearing trees these days. There is a couple of mods that you can help speed things like this up. Nanobots is probably the most common one for early game assistance. Not as fast as bots can be, and you have to spend resources to make it happen. It definitely helps speed things up a bit. So while you're doing this, make sure you just keep your finger down on the right click. It helps clear things. It means you don't accidentally pick up the ghost images on the floor. Yeah, we will. It'll be our backup. Backup. Oh my god! I ran out of coal situation. That's a rock as well. Yes, yeah, it gives you very basic bots at the very beginning. And no way of making any more until later on. So if you lose them, you lose them tough. But we're not playing with such luxuries. We're playing with lizards. Yes, we're playing with lizards. That's exactly what we're doing. There we go. Cleared all the rock. Cleared all the bits. We don't have any green. We don't have any green inserters though, so that's a good start. I've run out of steel as well. We'll at least put the power down for now. It's one thing we can do. And the station, and the thing, and... You're not... Right. Do I have... No, I don't. I don't have any shortcuts put down the bottom for my bits. There we go. I haven't got any turrets made at the moment as well, so... If some fighters decided to turn up right now, we will be in a little spot of bother. I mean, there's nothing on the pollution map that suggests that that's the way we're heading, but
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
thank you, Brian. We've still only got about 2 hours worth of iron left, including both patches. We are making some ammo though. That is a good start. That is something that we should be proud of. We have made some red ammo. You can have my standard firearm magazines, and I'll grab some red ammo. Better than armor piercing ammo. Better than the standard. Right, so that's our... That is our iron drop-off. That will be our copper drop-off. Then we probably want coal and stone above that.
Adverts have ended.
This is where our base suddenly gets very big all of a sudden. I don't think we're going to need that one. We might do. I'll leave it there for now. It's not going to hurt. We can name the stations immediately. I'll put them down now. It says not being able to actually place the stations because there's trees in the way. The real enemy is not the biters, it's the trees, you know. Everyone thinks it's the biters and the spitters that are the real enemies. No, it's the trees. That's why every game tells you to murder trees. It's very true. I think trees would be far more popular if they gave us Wi-Fi. Like, people would definitely knock down trees in real life if they all gave us Wi-Fi. Like, if they gave us something as important as Wi-Fi, if trees gave us something as important as Wi-Fi, we would not cut them down. As it happens, they only give us, like, useless things like, I don't know, oxygen to breathe. And therefore people feel like they can cut them down. Yeah, you use oxygen when you got Wi-Fi. Exactly, mate. That's exactly the point. It's trees just need to move with the times. That's the problem. Trees are outdated. They're only providing like oxygen and like boring stuff like that. They need to be direct. They need to be like wireless charging points and Wi-Fi and stuff. We'll just 3D print more oxygen. Get a 3D printer out and do that. Got them. Raymond 90, Hexatron, and 9 stitches. It's unsurprising we don't have. I haven't checked the science labs yet. See if we have a no fear science lab. Quite cool. That's the copper one. And yes, I can see what I'm doing. My eyes have adapted to low light in Factorio many years ago. I have special Factorio night vision now. evolved over 5,000 hours of playing the game. There's a big rock. We're not, to be fair, we aren't making any science right now, and that's fine. So our pollution level isn't significant. Hello, Andar. We're not doing that right now. Come back again later. No, we will be doing it late. We will do it a bit later. We started a little bit late today, so we will be running a little bit later as well. Just FYI. My tardiness shouldn't affect your streaming experience. There we go. Things are starting to look a little bit more... We've got stations in place. I really do need to get that stone mix out and about. Look at all that wood. Lovely. That was plenty of room. Probably not best off doing it that way, actually. What we should do is probably do this. Go down this way. Input priority from the left. That. So it only outputs it only outputs if that belt is completely empty. Either that or we do the whole wire situation, which could also be good. Like, you're unable to disable, and you're hold. So if you read equals 0, enable if that equals 0. Otherwise, don't bother. And that's where we put all our wood. Diggity. I've run out of room already. How lovely. Oh, God. The stone is going to go probably... downwards, I'd guess. Except I want to switch the priority and I want a hole that goes out that way. You go there. Want to move that back a bit. Oop. Wrong way. There goes that. That goes there, then there, then there, there. That goes. Oh, there. Really? Doesn't really. It goes this way. Like that. Like, I apparently can't line things up. That's supposed to be stone. I think I put stone on. Can't see, no radar. Good starting it. Victoria music, come back. All is forgiven. There we go. Right. Well, that's stone. I think for the most part that should cover us. We can put another one in there for now. I'm going to need more of those. Unsurprisingly, I don't have them. Lovely. Coal will have to come. Coal will come in on a different line. Well, coal's the one. Coal's the one thing that I actually wanted to set the stations up for in the first place. So, kind of need to get that happening. Where am I going? To be fair, I could probably, for now. So, keep saying that. To be fair. To be fair. To be fair. Just grab some extra iron. Steel, sorry. Bit more steel plate, please. There we go. I have coal going into a like 80 or more chest because there was a patch in my way and I didn't like building on top. Yeah. Oh yes. I agree. I agree, no fear. That is definitely the way to do things. You have to do things that way. Can't build over a patch. It's just not allowed. What you can do is you build this. There you go. There we are. No, there's no difference at all. You're still wasting it because you're not using it, but I get your point. Right, how's our pollution cloud looking before I step away? Yeah, we're not at risk of antagonizing the locals. So I'm just going to quickly step away and grab a another drink. Patrick, Hugan, Rippy, Colin, Knight, Eric, Trapdoor Hardberg, The Operator IO, Hans Dietrich, Fat Mice, Matthew Wasserman, Roop, Phil, Fire, Frank Zichner, Quang Lok Kim, Xander, Andrew Frosty Dunn, Nazriel, and Farguten. No, you're not. You're not. I haven't built you yet. No fair. Just let you know. Right, give me a second. I shall be right back. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's probably not enough. It's not enough for the coal, but it might be enough. I not connected the coal there, look. But we actually are making. We're making. Why are we not making those? Oh, that's because they're supposed to be bricks. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's supposed to be bricks on that line, not stone. Stone is needed, it's just not needed there. We need to turn it into bricks. And then make it into something. Well, I got to sort that out at some point. Lovely. Oh, I keep going down there to try. Keep going down there to try and grab some red belt. I keep forgetting. Honestly, if I had electric bits, I would turn those into... If I had electric furnaces, I'd just put 2 electric furnaces in there and just sod it. Do it that way instead. But, no. Right. What belts? Seriously. I got too much Got too much rubbish in my inventory. It's that bad.
Advertisements started for 90 seconds.
Although I do want it necessarily be used for... Ugh, come on. What's your problem all of a sudden? Oh, you've been put on a patch that has none. Right. We want to... Hey, Kaz. Iron ore home. That is going to be... Copper ore home. This one is going to be... Are we saying stone or... Are we saying stone or...
Adverts have ended.
Stone. And this is coal home. Pole home's the easiest one to set up anyway, because you can literally just pull a line off what it's dropping off, and the trains can feed themselves. Which is quite useful. This is a lovely balancer. 8x8 balancer. Another dungeon. Okay, not nearly enough. Not nearly enough containers. Oh yeah, that was supposed to go there. Ow. So we were saying the other day that if you want to, one of the most cost-effective ways might be using my humble code that is available under the stream to buy this game, as you will save a bit of money using my code. Factorio is never really on sale, so it's not never really on sale. It's never on sale. So waiting for a sale will be a futile waste of your time. Please don't do it. Here we go. Like if we're waiting for a 50% off sale on Baldur's Gate 3. I'll take a word for it. I bought Baldur's Gate 3 very early on. I'll have to be blue for now. They can be green. They can be green, moved to green later on, but they'll have to be blue for now. it bad? Is it that bad? I went with Rust and Admiral's battles instead. Dark Sky Shield? Nice, well done. Optimals at the moment seem, if for those bits, seems to be two glass cannon pieces to 4 tanked pieces at the moment. Oh, you're joking. I built the stone output. Oh, you're a fool. You're an idiot, Mr. Sniper. You really are a hero. Oh well. No, I'm not going to win any Brain of Britain's awards, am I? Well, that's clever. Well, I needed to get rid of some of the red belts out of my inventory. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. Maybe makes it very hard to place the things in the right place. We saw the rebounds going to full effect. Wrong way. We'll do at least half. Did I not leave myself in the room? Apparently not. Nope, too far. There we go. I think that's everything that we were trying to build. Gonna need some steel plate at some point. But that is the... It's coal. To be fair, coal processing tends to go down the main line first. Get more trees out the way, because trees are the enemy. Lizard. Building a base to build a base. Build a base. Which then builds a base. Which then builds a base. And that's pretty much how Victoria works, to be fair. Dungeons. Oh, but it's like no. So much stuffs. I'll leave that up there because we might well be using it. But I got some junctions to have. That's an elevated three-way. I don't want an elevated three-way. I just want a standard three-way for now. Because I don't have elevated rails yet, do I? Where do I get elevated ones from? Where's the Ellie rails? Can't see them behind my head. There used to be an off-world thing. I think they're now on-world. Not on-planet, aren't they? Yeah, I just need purple science. Don't need anything else. Just need purple science, he says, not even having blue science yet. Don't worry, I just need purple science. It'll be fine. We'll just have that. We'll just set them up the same way, and move them around later. I'm going to do a lot of cutting down trees at this point. Ooh, dungeon. So that just started the boss battle. I'm in. A bit late now. I should have checked my loot, really. I got a spoopy sword. 6% chance to kill an enemy. Not quite as good as the one I've got. Thank you for doing that, Zalatra. Boss battle. It is versus Satan. Get yourselves in. We will run a little while longer. A little later today. Do with just going like that, really. I'm just clearing out those trees. I find at least marking them for deconstruction helps visualize where the trees are, so I'm not accidentally missing stuff that should be removed. This is going to take a while, but it'll be worth it. Cyber's down already. Wow, that was quick. Maybe I should go on full tank to survive the fight, rather than part tank, part damage. That's a nice South Park reference. Oh my god. How are we doing? Okay. I had to pick the most possibly the most tree-dense spot to put down my rail to my train depots. Look at the state of it. It's absolutely. I didn't really think that through, did I? There you go. I'm actually out of wood space now. Satan is taking a bit of damage. There are people tanking it quite nicely. Those. We're eating resources fast. As is a one hit wonder.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Adverts have been started for 90 seconds. Right, there we go. We do need a lot of steel chests, let's be honest. We don't want to get rid of all the stone yet either, because I don't want... Round with us! Tickly! Oh! I'm gonna sneeze then. I hate it when I get a random tickly nose. Stop it. There we go. Yay! We won the fight. Nicely done, everybody. Satan is defeated.
Adverts have ended.
7 anymore. Right. Ooh, that's a good point. I don't have the right things. You're going to need train carriages, which I don't have any steel for, because I turned it all into chests. At least like now I did. Right, more tree cutting to do. Trying to get as much of that stuff down as possible. Crazy amounts of trees! Why did I put them here? You idiot. You ridiculous buffoon. Now you've got stupid amounts of trees to deal with. Didn't think about that, did you? No. It'll be a good spot for it. I keep crossing my legs. My legs are dying. Ow. Find that word. Industry is fun. Problem is I need the coal train coming in to generate the science. So I can't have the science going on in the background because I need the coal train. So I need to get all of this put out of the way first anyway. To be able to give myself the space to Yeah. Catch-22 situation. Let's just focus on getting through as much of stuff as possible. There we go. Right, so for the most part, that should put us in a half decent position. Need to go and get some. I need this bit cleared as well. You don't need to clear all the trees, but I just like to be able to see the track. Technically, you only need to clear the ones that are actually marked. Okay, so I think I can. That's a full loop now of that. So that's a good start. Uh-oh. We are very quickly running out of resources. Still got 2 hours of iron ore left, but we're not using it nearly as fast as we could do. There we go. You have that. We're gonna need some resources. A bit of scoopity scoop off the line. There you go, there's 4 of those. Let's also try and grab some bits. Oh, I'm sliding. Oh. Another dungeon. Well, that's what it is. I wonder why it was coming through on the wrong bloody thing. Can work out why the audio is coming through on the wrong channel. Because Factorio likes to have the right output. There's a Factorio
I
thing.
think I might just put a knife in it.
That's a really good idea.
That's my minimap!
See if it works. Oh yes, it goes in beautifully.
Out for the nice Liber going to lurk. Thank you very much, Libas. That's very kind. Appreciate that. Cheers for being here. Why is the Queen so annoyed on my minimap? What have I done, Queen? What have I done? You're Madge. Forgive me. Right, three-way, giggity. And then we're going to do a full roundabout. Just giving myself more work to do. I don't quite need to do as much as I've just highlighted. I just need to do the bits that are near the railway lines. I'm just going to walk straight down, clear the lines, and then walk back up again. Elevated rails definitely help, but they aren't essential. Also, we can just run as a roundabout for now. Don't need to go the full elevated rail route just this minute. Lurkable! What kind of poor doesn't use grenades to use clear trees? Somebody who's going to use the wood later to power their bits and power their factory, probably, in an emergency case. Hello, Lurkable, welcome on in. Yeah, it's T0. This is a new this is Eve's new PI. Since we just started out. Calm down. This is a very tree heavy start. Well, it's not usually this full of trees. I'm a bit short on coal right now, so I can't really afford the grenade. Not really afford the grenades, but I can't really justify the grenades right now. We're about to try and get some more coal. At which point I'll be hopefully using... I won't even be using grenades. Free heavy is better than Desert Star. That's true, no, it is true. At least we've got something that's soaking up the pollution for us. Do 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 do. We're nearly there. Not too, isn't we're not very far off. Getting sorted. To be fair. There's about another one railway line worth of stuff to clear. And then we're good. Laser turrets usually suck up the pollution for you. True. Laser turrets are quite good for that. I do like a nice laser turret every now and then. Not every now and then, I just like a nice laser turret. You can always build... It's much easier to build solar panels than it is to build ammo production. Although the biters have our factory is not generating quite a lot of resources at the moment because our industry, our science is not progressing currently, as we are again short on coal. Need coal for military science, so waiting on that right now. Oh, here we go. Oh, you're out of wood. You don't have any. Well, you're out of room to put your wood in. Giggity. You tend to rush the flamethrower. Yeah, the problem is haven't got the oil yet, so can't make the flamethrower fuel. We're kind of that weird stage where we can't really use anything. It's like, no, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. We don't even really technically need to worry about the signalling either. There's only going to be one train on the track for now. Hate that. How am I supposed to get that bloody bit of track? Be serious. Rubbing two logs together. That'd definitely be appropriate. Oh, she knows. Randomly itchy. Right, actually, that's looking pretty good. For now. Everything else can wait a little bit longer. Brains. Did I build? Yeah, I did. Right, wait, did I build what I needed to build? Yes, I did. I did build the thing. The stuffs and whatnot. I built the carriages so I can actually transport said stuff. An engineer can build rocket silo by hand but can't start a fire. That is true. That is true. And we can carry rocket silos. In our pockets is. All of this to get that iron. That coal. And yes, I could have gone in this way, but I was setting it up for, like, the future. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. That Rambo follower thing lives in my head. It's very cool. Ritsuya, welcome on in. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. How lovely. We started a little bit late, so we're going to run on a little bit late. So if you're expecting the marbles, hold fire. We will be there very soon. I promise. I want to make sure everybody gets their full time of my lovely face. After all, you wouldn't want to miss out on your allotted time of being able to stare at my visage.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Thank you, Brian. Right, outpost. That is a very high-tech outpost. But it will work. Do we need one that's quite so complicated? Probably not. Parameter 0. Oh. I should have enough. Just giving myself enough room to be able to squeeze in everything that I wanted to. There.
Adverts have ended.
Yeah, balanced. We can upgrade that later. Dunk, 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 dunk. Seriously? Run out? My word. What is the world coming to these days? Three-way junction. There as well. More trees to cut down. I swear we're nearly finished with cutting down trees for now. Nearly done with that nonsense. If it's going to be the only train on the track, I don't think we need to worry about signalling. We are nearly there, folks. It has nearly happened. Lizard to you too. Seriously. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up. No, I don't have any bloody insiders. All right, that stuff. I got mining. Mining is happening. My word. Hey, Demo. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing okay. Long, tiring day at work, but we're over that nonsense now. We're playing a bit of Factory. Well, I like a bit of Factory. But you posted Twitch that you're going to go live and mentioned you're not Eve partner. I thought you had conquered that already. No, I conquered Twitch partner. I haven't conquered Eve partner. So we're still waiting on CCP. Twitch has accepted me, which technically is the harder one of the two. But hey, good things come to those who wait. Is that not right? She knows. Thank you very much, Demo. That's very kind of you. The lurkers are always welcome. If you've got the power and the bandwidth and all the other bits and pieces, feel free, please lurk, because it all comes up. It all helps. It all helps. Even if it's essentially you're just sitting in the background generating ad revenue, I'm surprised how much that assists in streamers. Cash flow. Right, we are very much nearly there now. Except that shouldn't be called copper ore. It should be called coal. Because our pollution has decreased because our factory is basically ground to a halt. That's definitely a thing, Zaletra. Companies paying for ads that a lot of people aren't even watching. Right. We are nearly there. We'll need to do the same with the iron ore at some point in the near future as well. That is a very robust train setup ready to go. We will need to start protecting it when the base starts kicking into full gear. We're not at the moment. We're being treated by the natives very kindly at the moment. I don't think that will continue. Right. When it gets to 8k, it will call the train. It's a tactical decision. Very much so. Very much so. Right, yeah, when that gets to 8k, it'll automatically call the train for it to come along and deposit its stuffs. So we're very close to achieving that now.
Hello there.
John Q. Silver, welcome on in. Good evening. I kind of want... Seriously. Probably don't need quite as many of those coming down. Let's be honest. Because I'm being a little excessive thinking that I would need quite so many just this minute. Two would be fine. We'll go with 2. Faster! More trays! I'm going to declare war on trees in a bit. There's going to be a multitude of bots that are just going to come along and just go, aha! No more trees, your days are numbered. No, they don't. It damages you, though, so you have to be a bit careful. But yeah, other than that, you're okay. Right, so you are going to generate... You are all set up, ready to go. So as soon as you find a... Turn the pollution off. As soon as that coal base is full, and that name turns white. So basically, as soon as there's 8,000 coal in the containers, that triggers to that signal to make that station available and switched on. That triggers a train to go and collect it, and then that brings it back to drop it off here. It's quite a nice little system. It's quite a fancy. It's quite a fun little system. So what it means is you can have a lot of stations named exactly the same thing. And they will all... it all works together. I'm literally just going to... it's going to come down there. And merge. One day I'll build big enough for stations that size to be worth it. Your internet's not having fun today. Solar flares, that's what it is. That's what we always say it is. Solar flares. Got all the stone in the wrong place, didn't I? So did. Stone on the belt when I should have put brick on the belt. I'm just got to slurp up all this rock now. We will need plenty of balls and stuff soon as well. Nearly doing some work to get that belt clear of stone. You'll be surprised how much. Those stations will be worth it one day. Probably a lot sooner than you would believe. That's for sure. Also, you can always turn excess stone into landfill because it takes up a hell of a lot less room. Let's be honest. There you go. Finally clearing the stone off the track. Did you know you can drive a tank over yourself now? Yes. You can get out while it's moving and then stand in its path and you run you over. Which of course is just very Factorio. You can automate your own death. Automate all the things, including your demise. Still did pick up some... down there to pick up the belt. so bad at that. Like, I'm going to get some belt. Oh, you can? Yeah, of course you can. Just stand there and go, Belt, red belt, red belt. This is why you're here, red belt. Thank you. Should be fair, I could probably just grab all of it. I reckon I could use most of that. Still 2 hours of coal, iron ore left. 20 hours of coal at current rate. 20 hours of copper. So, not really using much. Mike Phantom, welcome on in. Over on Kick. Okay, input royalty from the mining side. Stone will get used, just not on not where we wanted it to be. Where's the best place? Well, I mean, the whole point is we're probably going to have industry here generating bits and pieces. That's kind of the point. So if I do a smelting setup around about there, that will be our brick production. Makes all the stuff and the things. So the premise here is this game is a planetary survival game. The story goes that you crash land on a planet and you need to build a satellite, launch it into space, so you can communicate with your home world, and it can send a rescue to you. You start off with a little bit of iron and some basic blueprints, and then eventually you not only build all the things, you research all the stuffs as well and put it all together, and you can invent lots of bits and pieces, improve the efficiency of your factory, and eventually
Advertisement started for 90 seconds.
Brian, you interrupted me. Regis. Hey. What was that? What was that in the way? Hang on, we'll wait till the adverts finish and I'll carry on talking. Didn't run out of stuff. Yeah, not much though. Not much.
Adverts have ended.
Thank you, Brian. So, yeah. But you can automate all the things. So you start off with a few patches of materials, like we started here. We've got a bit of copper, a bit of coal, stone, and there's an iron patch up here that is looking very small now. And eventually you automate all of the collection of that, build it up. So that automation then it's nice and, you know, automate all the things. Still going to need some way more belt than that. Someone's proficient the grumpy colonists. Yes, because there's only you. There's nobody else. I mean, you can play multiplayer. That's not a problem. But essentially, there's only you. So it is very much you have to build all the bits and pieces together, and you have to do all the stuff. They did release a DLC, which essentially says, oh, by the way, yeah, the satellite in space is not going to work any longer. You need to get to the edge of your solar system and launch from there because, you know, stuff. So we are playing with the DLC because it's fun, which means that we have to go to the other planets in the solar system and get resources from them to be able to launch a big enough ship that can actually traverse the Oort cloud at the edge of the solar system without getting exploded by all the asteroids. So it sort of expands on the idea. But it's a great game in the fact that you can automate everything. If you haven't automated it, you're not doing it right, basically. So eventually you've got this massive factory that's just fully automated and doing all of the things for you. There we go. We've even got that being made now as well. Yes, true. Cractorio. Yeah, it's very addictive. So, there is a demo online that you can download for free if you fancy trying it. I would recommend that you can either get it from Steam or Factorio's home website. You can also go and get you can also use my Marquee Dragon code and get a little bit of a percentage off because this game does not go on sale. So I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? Coal, full cargo, empty cargo, automatically fully filled. Yep. Okay, cool. There you go, train's off. Choo-choo! Trains! Trains! I don't have satellite coverage, so I don't have radar coverage, so I can't see the train. The train is doodling along the track. Train. There you go. Train's there in the coal. Picking up the coal. Which I can't see because I don't have any radar coverage. Bit disappointing. There you go. You can see the cargo. You can see the little bar over on the left-hand side filling up as the coal gets filled up. That's taking a while because we don't have stack inserters. It's just fast inserters doing the work. So it's taking forever. It will eventually get there. Slow. But it does work, and it is automated. That is important. We need blue inserters. Green inserters. We've got blue inserters. We need green ones. Them on there. What's that? Not behind. Oh, plastic. Lovely, because I need red chips. So I need oil. I need plastics. I need advanced circuits, and I need red chips to make greens. Of course I do. Oil will probably be the next thing on the list, actually, after hooking up a few more trains with, and then probably defending our base, because it's at that stage now where we're probably looking at needing significant defences going forward. Otherwise, we are probably going to struggle.
Choo choo Smeghead.
Choo choo Smeghead. Yes, Brian. Choo choo Smeghead. Yeah, they're about half full, I reckon. We're there at the moment. It should essentially fill. It should essentially. So there should be enough for a full load there. So it shouldn't have sent the train unless there was a full delivery train for the train to collect. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Very kind of you. Over on Kick. What the hell is that? Nice, so fair. Yeah, combat. If you can start doing all the logics and stuff like that, it's like, okay, this is quite cool. Trying to find a nice track for us to play on marbles, but I'm not quite there yet. Yeah, I like that. That looks a bit more. There we go. Exclamation mark play. Get yourselves in. There you go. It's now turned red, which means it doesn't have a full load to supply the next train, which is fine because we're not expecting that. And we're going to need to explore this way, because otherwise we might be pissing off some locals. There's our oil. Our next oil patch. We're also now set up that we can grab coal, more coal, copper, iron, uranium if we need it. We've got trains ready to bring in everything. Right. Before that, I'm going to quickly pause the game because I need to avail myself of the facilities. So I shall be right back. Thank you for sticking with me. There we go. We are back. Exclamation mark play. Get yourselves into the marbles. Let's stand here. As I trained. Okay. Zoom in on that train. Hey, Black. Exclamation mark play. Get yourselves into the end of Stream Marbles giveaway for some Eve prizes. John Tom. Hello, Sneaky Sneaky. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you again. Right, we are nearly there. Come on. It's nearly full. Like, you can just see that it's getting there now. What's probably happened is some of the containers have emptied. Well, some of them have still got contents in them. So there's still... Some of them are probably filling up, while some of them are waiting for materials, so it's filling up slower. You got a new computer! Nice! I've got a new computer as well. Are you talking to me or are you talking to yourself? I don't know. We got a new computer. We got a new computer about June last year. Much fancier and strong and more oomph to it. We also got Twitch partner. I'm fancy now. There we go. Train is now full. Off we go. It's on the way home. That one's still red, so he doesn't have got another full deposit drop off. Here comes the train into the station. There we go. It's now unloading all the coal. Ideally, we would want, like I say, we want green inserters for this bit, but we'll have to wait until we've got oil set up. I don't know why I've done that. I could literally have... separated, but yeah. How you doing, John Tom? How's things? Hope life's treating you well. Slowly, it's quickly going down. Okay. I don't know why I did it the other way around. That was a bit weird. We say 6? 6. There we go, and we've got coal coming down the line. Not really, still waiting to do a defense on the robotic degree. Fair enough. There we go. We have coal coming into the base. We have coal coming into the base. We have bricks being built. That means our science will actually start shortly. Crazily enough. I'm gonna have a little look. And then we'll be able to move on to the next thing, which will be next week. We'll let the walls build up a little bit. I'm still baffled how simplified these games show the process of manufacturing. Well, some of the mods, there are mods for this game that definitely make it more complex. They make it a little bit more real. But it's a game. It's not meant to... You know, if you want to play a real-life manufacturing version, then that's fine. But it's a game. I want to enjoy myself. I don't want to give myself an actual headache. There we go. We are making walls. The walls will come down to here. They'll be placed in the machines. And then slowly but surely, we will have all of the things. We are live on Kick, we are live on YouTube, we are live on Twitch, of course. So, if you have a preference, feel free to hang out on your preferred choice of stream destination. Ooh. Gonna wibbly. There we go. Join everything up. At least I can play Timberball now, 165 frames per second. No worries, John Top. Thank you very much. Exclamation mark play though if you wish to win some Eve goodies. I've got some Eve goodies to give away. Exclamation mark play to get in on that. Or if you just fancy joining the marbles, more than welcome. These will get a little bit better as at the moment they can only pick up one item. After learning a little bit more stack inserter capacity bonuses, that one only gives you bulk in stack inserter bonuses. That one only gives you, but that one, the level 2 version, also gives you +1 to all the other inserters as well. It's also the same for +7 as well. That makes them all, gives them an extra one as well. So you can make these a little bit more efficient as you're getting more science. At the moment they'll only pick up one item, but when you get to bulk stack stack bonus 2, you get an extra load. Right, exclamation mark play, get yourselves into the marbles giveaway. We're going to move over to those in a minute. We're just going to get the majority of the science set up. I'm just wanting to fill up these factories with walls, which we're halfway there before I introduce the grenades. Coal for the grenades. But yes, the base is coming together. We are building things. Things are being built. We've got an iron patch there that we're probably going to have to tap very soon. This little coal patch and this little copper patch will need to be tapped to clear it off the map for us, so we don't build over the top of it. And then we've got a coal there. That's 1.1 mil. That's 8 mil of iron. That's 5.4 mil. And stone. And we also probably, let's be honest, need to build some radars. Let's be honest. Building stuff with lots of... Why am I building I don't mind building the iron gear wheels. But it seems a bit silly to build circuits. Exclamation mark play. There you go, the walls have started to stack, look. This should be... where's my rate calculator there? Yeah, this is exact. This produces 120 military science, which is exactly the right proportions. So it should be fine. I think, if I remember rightly, I did a sneaky.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Perfect timing. As soon as the advert's finished, we'll move on straight over to... Oh, whoa. That is definitely not what I was looking for. Okay. That's more like it. To help fill things up a little bit faster. Does need to be massive. Don't need to lose a load of brick in. Lose a load of brick in there. But extra ammo is always useful, and extra walls are always useful. Right. Military science is going to be produced. We'll be producing grenades very shortly.
Adverts have ended.
There we go. Let's see, the greens are appearing as the factories come online. See the grenades being pooped out in a second. There we go. Here they come. There's the first one. There's the second one. Third one. Fourth one. Need 1 grenade per 2 science packs. It's like mega PI. Yeah, very much so. But you only use... There's water, oil, stone, copper, iron, coal, uranium. That's it. That's all the inputs there are. Everything from there comes from there. On the other planets, there's other materials, but on this planet, there we are. Science packs are being produced and shoved down the line. They're going to hop from one to the next. Here they are. Here they come. Choo choo. And of course wood. Yes, true. Let's not forget wood, should we? Ooh. Very interesting, Mr. Boogar. Very interesting. Hopefully checking you out. All the good reasons. CCPB. Maybe he's been re-enlisted to help out dealing with the partner applications. So this power doesn't... So this coal is fueling... This coal here is fueling our entire base right now. So we'd have to be a little bit careful, because we could run out. Here comes the science. Here comes. We're going to start doing military science. Yay, military science. The labs come online. And science is being done once more. Perfect. Save game. There we go. It is marbles time. Come on in. Marbles is ready. Exclamation mark play. Come and win some Eve stuffs. I'm going to open up my Eve client in the background. Make sure you grab your free crate from the NES store. And there's also some new packs in the store. Use my Marquee Dragon link to save yourself some monies. But there's a basic pack with a single skin and some bits and pieces in it. And there's also a slightly pricier one, but that comes with some Plex and other bits and pieces too. And most of the skins, which are quite nice. It's unbridled. Is it unbridled something or other? Unbridled glory. I have a malediction. But there is a Rev Navy one. Ooh, they look green. They're very shiny. You're the horse. Unbridled glory. You're my... There we go. There's the Revelation one. But for certain angles, it looks red for the most part, and then certain angles it picks up a green hue, which is quite interesting. There it is on the Rev Navy. Which hopefully will be flying in a few months. I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to show it on the stream. I'll be able to show off the fact that I own it. That's about as much as I'll be able to get. But it also comes with a Sanguinary Savant skin, and why would I not want that on my Rev Navy? I mean, look at the state of that. Gorgeous. Or the Arcombine skin. That one needs actually, I would say that one needs a bit more orange on it. That's not quite cutting it. But yeah. There you go, Unbridled Glories. That's the latest skin in the new skinner packs. One of the new packs. Make sure you get your hold of one. There is one on the Hecate as well, if you fancied it. We had the glistening ones, the snake ones, last year. These are the equivalent ones this year. Right, back to marbles. Exclamation mark play. Get yourselves into the marbles giveaway. I'm not taking negatives this time. I'm opening up Eve in the background. Right, Gizmo's OK new spinning time. Into the funnel, down into the double spinners, into the crossovers, down the stairs. I like the wood effect on this. It's quite nice. Over the cones, that one's got bubbles and a propeller with a spiral into an elevator. This one's got a spinning tube into a split, into a drop. That one drops into the same place, so there's a bit of a split there. Interesting. Then down through the cannon, over into this bit of the brush. IUP with a dungeon. Down into this concentric funnel, split across, crossovers, drop through there, back into there, up through the elevator. I'm not even sure what it's all about. Is that just? I think that's just. A cat. Down through those elevators into the bucket at the end. So not too bad. I quite like that. That's quite a nice one. 60 seconds. Get yourselves in. The world record is 2 minutes and 8 seconds. So that gives you an idea of how long this is going to last. There's a few ways that you could probably get yeeted, but for the most part, it looks relatively safe. So get yourselves in. We've got the usual giveaway. Spin on the wheel for first place to win a ship or a skin. Every 10th place wins 50 million in ISK. And there are, for last place, there is an outfit, some of which are worth quite a bit of cash. So even if you just want to sell them on, some of them could be worth some healthy monies. 20 seconds to go. Exclamation mark play if you want to get in. Snack better. Fair enough. Three, 2, 1, and we're off. 16 marbles in the race, so 150 mil up for grabs, plus the last place, plus first. Let's see how everybody does. Nizam, John Silver, Giesta, Morgan, Alchemist, Bugar, Akakaz, Vasilov, IUP, myself, Zanetta, Lazy Muful, Demahedron, Zalatra, No Fear, Black. I can see all of your names. Who comes out of the funnel first? It looks like it's Morgan, followed by Alchemist. Giesta, Nizam, Akakaz, Bugar, IUP, myself, Zanetta, Lazy Muful, Vasilov, Demo, Black, No Fear, Zalatra, and Jonko Silver. Down the spiral staircases they go. Jester is out in first place with Morgan in first on this side. Morgan navigates quite cleanly around the cones. Nicely done. Jester, Zanetta, Nizam on the far side. Akakaz and Alchemist joining Morgan on the near side. They're getting slowed down by that propeller blade. Oh, but some sneakies through there. Morgan and Alchemist, though, are nice and clean and clear on this side. Akakaz, IUP, Vasilov, all making the most of the fact that this near side seems to be the faster of the two. The others are now up the elevator and about to come and drop into onto the same track as everybody else is on. There we go. Being fired across. It looks like that means that myself and Bugar are probably... No, Black and John Q Silver are currently in fighting it out for last place. Morgan is past the funnel first. He's into the switchbacks. Alchemist is probably in second place, I'd say right now. Vasilov in third. Zalatra fourth, Zanetta fifth. No Fear in sixth. Myself in seventh. Bugar in 8th, Akakaz in 9th. John Q Silver has managed to find an exit. I didn't even know that was possible. Unlucky John Q. No prize for you this time. As the last of the marbles navigate the elevators, Zanetta is currently looking like he's in first place. Alchemist, Morgan tracing there, hoping that Zanetta misses and steps up, but unfortunately it looks, unless one of them's got a bit of a better run, Zanetta rolls down and drops into the bucket to take first place. Congratulations, Zanetta, you are the prize winner. You win Spin on the Wheel. Now we're just waiting to confirm the 10th place for the 50 million ISK. Coming on down through. At the moment, it looks like it's Demahedron is going to finish in 10th. Yep, There we go. Demohedrons in 10th place. 50 million ISK confirmed. Everybody else is taking the damn sweet time. And Lazy Mooful, Nism, Black, Jed. Oh no, I don't know. Is Jezza going to make it? I don't think so. Nope, they all took way too long going around in the funnel. That means there isn't actually. That means Demo wins the 50 million ISK and we don't give away a outfit right now. So, oh well. So, Zanata and Demohedron are the two prize winners. Congratulations. Let's give away your prizes. Zanetta up in the contracts. Change that to Jita to give away the first prize wheel. Night, Kaz. See you later, buddy. Thanks for being here. We're over onto the giveaway wheel. Let's give it a spin and see what you win. I like the cat thing in the middle. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but interesting. Demohedron Empress Horde. Thank you very much. I'll get you the rolls in a second. Ah, nice. One Brutix. Enjoy. Sniper Grizz stream giveaway. There we go. Finish. One Brutic Combat Battlecruiser just for you. Hybrid armor repairer, nice and tanky. Command boost as well to make it even tankier if you need it. So enjoy that one, Zanetta. That's all yours. I shall remove that one from the wheel and give it a quick save. Let's save all three wheels just in case. They can go bye-bye there. And Marbles Demohedron. Empress Horde, thank you very much. Copy. Nice. $50 million in Eskies for you. Time for a string giveaway. There we go. Enjoy that one. There's your monies. Right. We're going to go and see what is cooking. Like one of my contracts required. One I have an expired Master at Arms. Fair enough. Somebody didn't want it. That's entirely up to them. Okay. Right. Let's go and find someone to raid. I think it's about that time. Thank you very much, everybody, for sticking around for the different one this week. It's nice to have something a little bit different. I realise it may not be as popular with some people as the normal, our normal programming, but it is a bit more chill. We will still raid into an Eve streamer though. I think that's fair to say, because there was masses amounts, and I don't know most of these Factorio streamers, I must admit. In fact, I don't recognise any of them. Yeah, I don't recognise any of those Factorio streamers at all. So we're already into Eve. We'll look at the ones that we're following. I'll be watching it with my boys. They want to buy it and wanted to see it in action. Nice. Cool. Well, hopefully they've enjoyed it. And if you've got any questions and stuff like that, you're more than welcome. We're going to give Mr. Porter Savage a raid. There are drops on now as well. Please make sure that you're watching for the drops. I got mine earlier. Coca-Cola, thank you very much for the follow. Moo, you're a star, thank you very much, Rage. And Zalatra, thank you very much for giving me the clip. I'll have a look at that in a bit. Oh, D&D will message. Yes, please do. And also games. I know I wasn't around this weekend, but hopefully next ones will be a bit nicer as well. But let's give him a bit of a raid. Ooh, I got a message. Should we try this one? There you go. Copy that one, and you can paste that in, and we can spam it in his chat when we line in. There you go. Give that one a bit of it. Paste that into his chat when we raid over.
Oh,
Cool. Right. We'll be back out into nullsec space tomorrow. So back out into nullsec, enjoying the content out there. I think we'll probably try and do a bit more combat expo again. Quite enjoy that. Combat anoms. But until tomorrow, look after each other. Please fly safe. I shall see you all again very, very soon. But until tomorrow. Sorry, Zalatra. There will be Porter Savage has drops on. You should be able to get drops from that channel. And I will have the drops tomorrow. So, until then, look after yourselves. Fly safe. And I shall see you all again very, very soon. Good night.
Which one do we pick? I know, big stakes now. All the ISK from Abyss today are on the table. Oh, perfect timing! Hey, Sniper Chris, thank you so much for the raid, man. I appreciate it. What'd you get into? We are doing a giveaway. So we just did one for 100 mil, and my wife won, and she said to double it and do it again. So now we're doing a second giveaway, and I have to double it so it's for 200 mil, and we're picking a map. So you came just in time. It was perfect. Welcome in, everybody. Would you like to win money? We're just picking a map. What is happening? Space race? Wait, oh, space chase? I like money. I love that, dude. That used to be my donation sound. All right, exclamation point play for the chance to win 200 mil. Throw it in there. Throw it in. Throw it in. Exclamation point play, gamers, for the chance to win 200 million ISK. You know.